just wanted to do a really quick video and come to you because I have not been doing videos for a bit. A lot has happened and I kind of want to share that with you all. Still going strong on the weight loss journey. Still doing good with the vegan diet, coming up with creative ways to remain healthy, as well as continuing daily exercise and things like that. I haven't posted for a while because if you remember, I was going to Memphis and Tunica to the Hebrew Israelite Awards, and so that was going to be a 16-hour drive. We left last week. It was me, my friend, and Ema, my friend's daughter, and my two daughters. So we all went, 6 people. We rented a car from Avis, which I highly recommend because they always do a really good job. And I picked up the car, we loaded it up, and we left out Thursday night to arrive what we hoped would be Friday afternoon, which is what happened. We did arrive there at Tunica Roadhouse is where we had our reservations. It was definitely a group thing. A lot of Hebrews were getting together and they were doing reservations at this particular hotel, as well as another one that was across the way. Tunica kind of has like multiple hotels all around it and casinos for everyone to enjoy, so you can kind of go around. What I didn't like about it is, since we had our daughters with us and they're minors, they really couldn't explore the grounds as much as they wanted to. I mean, obviously we knew they couldn't go into the casino, but they really did not have any areas for children at all. So when it came to the pool area, they had to be over 21. Of course, all the eating areas were through the casino, so they couldn't go there on their own. And so a little disappointing for my daughters who are 17 and 16, who really wanted to kind of explore. The good news is, when we got there Friday, a meet and greet was scheduled, so we did the meet and greet, and that was really nice. It was great for them to see the faces and that they hear on the radio. They hear the voices, but it's nice to put a face to that voice, and just to see all of the Hebrew family from around the world coming together to worship the Most High, and what that's really like, and how much fun that is. So they had a great time. That was the meet and greet. That was Friday. Saturday, we were scheduled to do the Hebrew Israelite Awards. Again, another great time. We had a fantastic time. Being vegan, it was crazy because part of our ticket was to include dinner. And the dinner, unfortunately, was not vegan. So they had chicken wings for everyone, and salad, and something else, but unfortunately on the salad they put cheese on it, and of course the chicken wings you can't have when you're vegan. So I ended up, during the intermission of the award show, I ran out to go get like a fast food salad and fries, to try to stick with the whole vegan thing, since we didn't have anything and we were kind of out there, and I had to rush to get something to eat for me and the girls. So we did that, and then when I got back, I didn't have my same parking space, so then I had to park in an area that I wasn't sure of because of the fact that I was in a town that I am not aware of. And then on top of that, you know, I don't know what their rules are about towing and things like that. So there was a sign where I parked that said that they were gonna tow, but that clinic was closed. So since the clinic was closed, I figured it off there. So anyway, we were able to enjoy the rest of the award show, hear a lot of the performers. Sons of Light was fantastic. Fourth Tribe Static Addicts. Huge shout out to them because they're my favorite. So we definitely had a really good time. Left Saturday night around midnight. Still kind of on a high from the award show that night. So my friend actually received an award, and with that award, it was a huge shock to her. So we were kind of still feeling good after that. We went to this place that was inside of the hotel called the 8-Ounce Burger Bar, because they did have a vegan burger that they were selling there, and so we enjoyed it. Okay, so my phone was telling me that it wouldn't record because of the high temperature, so I'm not sure if something I have plugged in the car is causing the high temperature. But anyway, I tried to cool it down, so hopefully this works. But I'm on my way to work, which is why I'm driving. So to continue to share, like I said, we went to the burger bar, had the vegan burgers. Turns out that a lot of other people were hungry as well, and so we met up with a lot of people there and had a great time. So what was scheduled for the next day is we were going to take the children, the girls, to a pool in Memphis because they wanted to be able to swim, and unfortunately they were not able to due to the fact that they had to be 21 in order to enjoy the pool. So that was the plan. Well, I went to sleep late Saturday night, or I guess you could say early Sunday morning, because it was like 1 or 2 a.m. So Sunday morning, my husband calls me, and he tells me that the husband of the lady that I went out there with has left, has disappeared, and left his 2 boys, 3 dogs, and the plants and everything that he was supposed to be taking care of for his wife have left them at our house here in the Springs, and he's getting on a plane and he's going back to where he used to live before he lived here. And so, he's asking me questions about, why hasn't my friend said anything, if there's been trouble. And this entire time I'm like, no, there's no way that he just left her, because, 1, the kids, 2, they've been doing fine. I mean, he's been texting her and talking to her through the entire time that we've been there. So this is really crazy. Like, it's completely throwing us off, because we just don't understand how in the world this could have happened. So I said, well, you know what, I'm gonna go talk to her, because I don't think she's hiding anything. There's no way that she knows all of this drama is happening. So I went to her room, and I could hear her through the door singing, so I knew that everything was good. I knock on the door, I come and sit down and talk to her, and I say, what's going on, with you and your husband? And she says, I don't know what you mean. What's going on? She was like, I actually just got finished talking to him through text, and we're doing really good. And I said, well, my husband is telling me that he left, that he drove himself to the Denver airport, and he's gone. And it was just kind of that craziness where you're thinking, can this really be happening? And at the same time, knowing that it is happening, and that you've got to react. And I just want to say that, she broke down, and I broke down, and she, of course, was crying. Her daughter was crying, and we immediately had to pack up, and we had to leave, and this was Sunday. And it's devastating. It's been a devastating ripple to our entire family. Today is Wednesday, and I'm headed back to work. So it's just been very interesting. Like I said, still doing the vegan diet. Nothing has ever changed about that particular portion, but I have not been exercising lately. Definitely been helping out with the family situation and what's been going on, and trying to make sure my friend is okay. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it happens. It's crazy because I had just told her a story about one of the ladies that works for me. Her husband deployed and gave her a call and said that he was also done with the marriage and didn't want to do it anymore. So for it to happen like this with my friend, which was really crazy because it really it just floored me, because we know them. We're good friends. We've gone over to their home. They've helped us. They've helped me and my husband through portions of our marriage that were very disconcerting. And it's just weird and strange to deal with now him deciding to just completely leave. And that's the decision that he made. He just said, I'm leaving. And now he's telling her he loves her, and this was the hardest decision that he had to make, and he just wasn't happy, and he'll never get married to anyone or have any kids with anyone else. But this was just the hardest decision he had to make. So it's just a devastating blow. And the important thing for all of us to remember who are in the faith is that we have to trust in Yah no matter what. No matter what happens, no matter what comes across. And it's really easy to say it. The difference is when something actually happens, and when something comes into your life that actually completely floors you and knocks your breath away from you, and you feel like you don't know where the ground is. It's in those moments, if you can really put into action what you've been teaching and what you've been saying, which is that you will always trust in Him no matter what comes. That's the true test of your faith. That's the true mark of enduring through until the end. And so we're just at a stage where, and I know that she's going through all kinds of emotions. Yes, last night was her first night back in the house since he's been gone, and of course that's really tough to be there in your home when you were building a life with someone. She, had been with this individual for 10 years, married for almost 8, and just devastating. And then for someone to up and not say anything, to make it seem like everything was okay, while in fact what was actually happening was he was packing his bags to leave. It's just disappointing for the family. It's disappointing for our friend. It's disappointing for their children. It's disappointing all around. Our Ima was getting married, and the husband was supposed to be the one that was giving the Ima away to be married, and unfortunately that's probably not going to happen anymore. And so it is just incredible. It's an incredible thing to have to live your life on a daily basis, even though you've been hit with something so devastating and so frustrating, and still having to continuously go day by day, because life goes on. And so all I can say is all praises to the Most High Yah that she had her friend and her sister there with her, which is me, that she was surrounded by family from the Hebrew perspective, that she was able to be loved and cherished and cared for in one of the most difficult times, probably of her life. And so please, everyone, keep us, and especially my friend, in prayers. Obviously she is hurting the most, and this is very difficult for her, and all we can do is continue to go and do our best to be there for her, and continue to provide scripture and words of encouragement to let her know that everything is going to be okay. And so that's that. Everything is going to be okay. She is going to be just fine, eventually. But I felt like it was good to share this on the channel because perseverance is one of those things that a lot of people talk about, but they don't actually truly know the definition, because nothing comes that is truly jarring to their life. And so as you continue on your weight loss journeys, I just want to make an important point, which is you definitely don't want to be the type that gives up whenever anything frustrating comes your way. If you can figure out how to make it through the frustration, through the disappointment, through the hurt, and the anger, you will be a better person for it. So I'm going to try to park this big behemoth. Yes, I did get a new car. I'm going to try to park it, and in the effort of parking it, hope I don't cause any major accidents in that process. So I will say shalom to you all.